What's poppin', y'all? The Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat Cold War keeps ramping up. Recently, it wasn't even anything to do with Aiden Ross, or, well, it did have to do with Kai in this case, but the clip in question started from a leak that happened of Kai Cenat's upcoming Total Drama Island rendition on stream. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Whatever we say here, please understand these are family before their positions at all. Like, I trust them with anything that we talk about, so speak freely or show whatever you want to show freely. I wanted to personally invite Jordan, as well as I wanted to have Bird reach out to his people, and then Jordan also reach out to everyone in her circle and her list of names that she would think would be fit. But for the streamer island stuff that we're thinking, or like the island stuff that we're thinking, having Kem in his group, like at the end of the day, like I said, like
so with the streamer island, where you're gonna send that is gonna be something that's going through Kai. I can't do streamer island because Kai has the patent to that. It's through Kai. But you wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't be able to invite anyone to it regardless. No. Kai picks Bird. He's got the patent. He will sue us left, right, center.
So I could reach out to Kai myself.
So as you
What? So you wait, what the you can sue for ideas? What the fuck? That's sick.
You can hear in this clip, I initially thought that this was just some person like fake leaking. I thought it was one of those situations where a clip page is just trying to get a really good headline, so they put this out. However, it does seem to be true, because in the beginning you can hear them talk about like, yo, you know, this is all in confidence. This is, you know, this shouldn't be, you can feel free to talk here. This is a little bit weird, because it sounds like she's being invited, because this is what the caption says. The caption says that Kai Cenat was inviting a Twitch streamer and she forgot to mute her stream, this Jordan girl. But when the people are talking to her, they're saying Kai Cenat owns the patent to Streamer Island, or patent. Isn't it just the IP or the trademark? I think it's the trademark. I don't think a name can be patented. Unless I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure patenting is for physical products, or maybe like software or something like that, but not just a random idea. Well, a patent can be for an idea, but not Streamer Island. You guys get what I'm going for. But if they were inviting her to, if they were part of Kai Cenat's team and they were inviting her, then they wouldn't say, oh, he owns the patent to Streamer Island, he's gonna sue, he can sue us left, right, and center. So this seems to be somebody else that's inviting her. And who else can invite her other than Aiden Ross? Who else has got an island? Nah, a lot of people do. I was joking about that. A lot of people can have an idea for an island.
Streamer Love Island, didn't Playboy Max just do that? So how does Kai on it? That makes sense.
Piece of content with an island. But also, this is really, really good information, because it shows a lot of you guys the amount of planning that goes into streaming nowadays, which I respect. I don't know if I like overall, because just, you know, I'm a bit of an old head when it comes to streaming, at least. Like, I've been watching streams since I'm really, really, really young, so I'm an old head in streaming, but maybe not like old in person. But I remember just like stream was just something you just did. Like, the whole like crazy planning was maybe for like a once in a year thing. I remember when that day in the life of Tyler 1 first came out, that was like a mind-blowing stream, but now people would call that mid and like whack. But anyway, so we learned this piece of information here, is that the Streamer Island idea is owned by Kai Cenat. Now, the part where we have to go back and rewind is because Kai would announce this idea. First of all, Aiden Ross would talk about this first. He would talk about the idea of an island first, and then Kai Cenat announces his version of the idea of a Total Drama Island. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip first.
One thing that I will confirm,
okay,
that I will be doing in the future, is a Total Drama Island vibe for streamers. Now, we don't know when this is going to be. But do know that I can confirm that.
Okay.
You feel me? People also talk about summer camp. We're listen, I'm not confirming or denying anything, but a lot of things are being talked about and I'm seeing it. But one of my things that I've been wanting to do, if you guys got the clip from a long ass time ago, Total Drama Island, is one of my favorite TV shows
Trying to be on it.
cartoon. If you don't know what it is, that's cool. But that is something I would want to do. Now listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Picture this.
That's fucking
You've got
raw.
a big new website idea and your team.
Imagine Waka took the ball on this. That'd be fucking hard. Not even kidding.
I think this idea is really dope. I think it's really cool, original. There's nothing new under the sun. I think people.
I'm gonna be honest. How would that work though? Would it just be like Streamer University? Oh, I'm tripping. It'd be like Drewski's show. Would it be like the Drewski show then? Like Cudman House, right?
Overrate original. We're
Would
going to
it?
get into that
Would not?
topic
Yeah.
later in the video. But Kai Cenat announces this idea on June 4th. The day after, or well, same day, really. Aiden Ross replies to this. And I'm going to play you guys that clip.
But damn, Kai, let's team up and do the island. I just bought an island, Kai.
But do know
I just bought an island.
that I can confirm that.
Kai, let me put up all the funding and shit, man. I'll make that shit, you know what I'm saying? We come together.
So Aiden Ross wanted to team up with Kai. He said he just bought an island and he'd be down to fund it. This was at a time when Kai was not messing with Aiden, but I don't think Aiden fully knew that yet. It wasn't until July when everything would blow off the top with the infamous Chicken Big Mac incident, which is, for those unfamiliar, it's when Aiden Ross's manager called Kai Cenat when the McDonald's thing happened, said, really, Chicken Big Mac? And Kai said that was one of the reasons why he distanced himself because of that. I was like, oh, okay. And then after this, Aiden also talked about the island idea with Lacey. So I'm going to play you guys that clip.
Announce something right now with Lacey. Ben, now that you're in the room, put you on the spot if you want to be joined in as well. September, Lacey and I will be on a private island, probably for 48 to 72 hours.
Yep.
And we will basically be inviting other streamers. It's like a survival-based island.
That'd be
So we
raw.
have the island picked out. The person's actually gifting me the island.
You're getting a free island, bro.
And that'll be in September.
But you
just
tell
did a
them you
little
can do whatever-
Jewish
you can do whatever
thing.
you want to.
Just did the
You're
little
getting a
thing.
free island,
Hold
bro.
on.
We have the island picked
Look.
out. The person's actually gifting me the island.
You're getting a free island, bro.
And that'll be in September.
But you tell them you can do whatever. We can do whatever we want to this island.
We could do whatever we want to this island. Whatever. So island is coming. Aiden, Lacey. XQC is also in. Aiden, Lacey, XQC. We need one more person.
We were talking. I think the way we do.
So here he's saying he got gifted an island. He said he bought an island. I don't know what the truth is, but he had an idea for some sort of content, some sort of thing on an island. And then Aiden Ross's moderator, he reacts to the clip that we posted first. I'm going to play you guys that.
Bro, this is actually pretty insane that this happened because, bro, he gave Kai Cenat his career. Now you're stealing his big streamer island. Bro, this is simply not cool. Yo, Kai Cenat, bro, we're gonna have to slow down, bro. Stick to the universities. Let Aiden Ross have the island, bro. Real shit. Let him have something for himself.
Let a what?
Can it stream?
Let a what?
Can it live? Real shit, dog. Yo.
He just don't. Can let a what? He just throwing it out there. He just throwing it, bitch. Can a nigga eat a fry? Hey, that remind me of the Boondocks episode. That nigga said, nigga this, nigga that. Nigga, can I borrow a pencil? Nigga, can I borrow a fry? Nigga, how in the world is gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is he gonna give it back? I promise you. Y'all watch Boondocks, nigga, that remind me straight like that. I promise you. That what the fuck in the world are you talking about, dude?
Kai Cenat, let Aiden Ross do his thing.
So regardless of whether this guy misinterpreted the clip or not, because I feel like we're interpreting the clip correctly in that this was not Kai Cenat's team or anybody from Kai Cenat's team that's inviting someone to this. And we can also say it's not Aiden Ross, otherwise this blurry guy would know that. Unless maybe he doesn't know. But either way, I think the whole like, yo, have something for himself is, I think he's stretching it a little bit. This blurry guy has also gone on to criticize Kai Cenat's product. He's been on a Kai Cenat hate and spree. I wouldn't say slander. That's too strong of a word here. But the idea for an island is not, now I do think the streamer island getting trademarked, like the streamer university. It's like, yo, this guy is really about his empire. I wouldn't say his paper because he's doing a lot of, Kai Cenat can be a lot more profitable spending a lot less money. But I think he's about his legacy, his just brand. So he's investing a ton of money into this. That's why I don't want to say he's about his paper. That's why he's trademarking pitching the ideas, but it just goes to show a difference in personality between the two, because Adin Ross, he's really not someone that would behave in this manner from what we've seen. And the idea about it being original is, dog, we've got so many different island shows. Like, wasn't Tristan Tate on some island show in the UK like 10 years ago or something like that? So there's that. There's also, I just saw something.
He was, nigga. Was he not? That nigga was on the island. I just thought about that. That nigga Andrew Tate was on the island, came back, and it was a fucking top G. It's raw.
I was about to have a heart attack. Jeez. Anyway, there's Survivor. Total Drama Island was a cartoon. Survivor was real. There's so many different island shows, and this is all taken from television. The idea that any streamer has something quote-unquote original is, well, there are actually original things, but the idea of originality is just how far back in the past did you go? Because if nobody else is doing it, you went far back enough in the past that you're now deemed original. It's kind of similar thing with music, although we have gotten a lot of improvements in music with software and things like that. I think this would have been
best new song artist, Lil Tony, Full Glaze.
A crazy collab with Adin Ross and Kai Cenat. I do think that we're going to see things heat up a lot when this gets announced. The streamer island idea. Like Adin Ross, he's got an island. The fans are going to heat this up a lot because they're going to talk about like, damn, you copying Kai. And then they're the ones they're going to say, yo, Kai's copying Adin. Adin did announce this first though. And Adin has been the events guy. Like the guy's got brand risk. The guy's constantly put on events. Kai Cenat did do Streamer University, which was bigger than really anything Adin Ross did, but that's because Kai has the aid of major sponsors and people willing to back it, like universities willing to. The University of Akron, wasn't it the one that like let him use the whole facility? I don't know if that's the case with Adin Ross. I think Adin Ross has people that mess with him that are really, really like rich, like whoever gave him this island, but I don't think companies or institutions are really messing with Adin like that. I could say I don't know why, but I'm not gonna pretend. Like, I don't need to give you reasons. You could probably guesstimate yourself, like, who he's associated with, what he said in the past, things like that. I don't think he's a malicious guy whatsoever.
Aiden's a cool nigga. He's a cool guy. Probably just said some rare risk things. That would make the company look bad, honestly.
But there is a potential of a lot of negative blowback from a company if they work with Adin Ross. That is not the same with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat doesn't have as many haters, although it is growing, but the reason that people hate on Kai Cenat is just because he's winning. That's it. There's no legitimate reason to hate on Kai Cenat. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, actually. I'm never sorry. There just isn't. I'm not going to pretend.
I'm okay. Because the emotional stylist thing was funny and all, but you low-key can't just like hate that nigga for that, Sure, he fake, but nigga, I would do it too if it's getting the paper, bro. Y'all act like y'all wouldn't, and I'm pretty sure this Kai just acts like that, bro. Come on, the nigga been acting like that since like 2018.
That there is. Now, if you're like cool with Adin and you think like however that relationship happened, sure, but that's a behind the scenes thing and we don't really know too much of the details of that. So you can't hate on him without having the full details for whatever you believe he snaked Adin Ross for. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Do you think Adin got done a little bit greasy because he talked about the idea first and then he had the island as well and had just bought an island? Because if he had gotten the island or bought the island, that means he had the idea long before. With Kai Cenat here, I think he probably just had a trademark and then talked about it on stream because he was just talking about it as an idea. He didn't announce anything yet. So the fact that he didn't announce anything means it was still in the planning stages, as it most likely still is right now. But for those of you that are really unemployed or really just in high school, let me know if you're really, really, really tapped in. Do you have the details of who this person was on the call? Was it actually, I don't think it was Kai Cenat, just from the conversation, or Kai Cenat's team, just from the conversation. And if it's,
I don't think it is either. Almost caught a body. Oh yeah. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.